Yes. How are you, students? Yes, fine. I am also fine. Now let's we discuss today alcohols. Have you seen the drunk people? Their body is not under the control. So they'll be not balancing their body, and their speaking also will be not under the out of control. So why what happens here? They were drunk alcohol. So alcohols are affecting directly on the nervous system of the human body. So let's we learn what are alcohols, how we can classify, how we can prepare the alcohols in our laboratory, and what are with its chemical properties and along with the with their applications, and what are its side products now. Okay. So alcohols. What exactly the alcohols? Alcohols are the organic compounds which includes the hydroxyl group. So we can write their general formula in this way: R with OH group. Why R is there here? It is a hydrocarbon. So alcohols, we can go deeply into the definition of alcohols. Alcohols are having to carry out the R group and along with the hydroxyl group, OH group. What is R here? It is a aliphatic hydrocarbon. R is any aliphatic hydrocarbon. What is meant by aliphatic here? Aliphatic in the sense carbon is combining with the carbon, that's catenation, and along with the hydrocarbon in the sense carbon is combining with the only hydrogen atom. Now that group is called as, with the chain system, no? How the carbon is combining? So in the chain manner, that's called as aliphatic hydrocarbon. Now that aliphatic hydrocarbon, one of the hydrogen has been replaced by OH group. So that is called as hydroxyl group. Okay. So that compound is called as alcohol. Okay. What is the general formula? R with OH. Now let me consider its classification. How can we bifurcate the alcohols? Basically, alcohols has been carried out based on the number of R groups and number of OH groups. So let me learn its classification. Classification of alcohols. So the first classification is based on their number of OH groups. So based on their number of OH groups, which includes only one OH group, is called as monohydric alcohols. Monohydric alcohols. So the name will gives you that monohydric means hydroxyl group is single. One hydroxyl group we can write here. So what are the examples of monohydric alcohols? All those: methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, propyl alcohol. So what happens here? Only one group is of OH. So the examples are monohydric alcohol are methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, and propyl alcohol, C3H7OH. These are the examples of monohydric alcohols. Second is dihydric alcohols. So OH groups are 2 here. What are the examples of it now? So here in this case monohydric, one group is OH. So here in the dihydric alcohols, OH group are 2 here. CH2, 2 hydrogen atoms, and then it has to be remembered with OH, and then another one CH2OH. This is called as generally dihydric alcohols. Example is ethylene glycol. Commonly called as glycol itself, ethylene. CH2 is there here. Ethane. These two are CH2 is ethylene and OH groups are 2 here. Hence the name ethylene glycol. It is glycol, ethylene glycol. Okay. So another name for this is ethene. This is ethene because 2 carbon atoms are there and OH groups are 2 here. Hydroxyl group are 2. So where these two will be attached for the first carbon atom and the second carbon atom. We can say 1,2 dihydroxy ethane. Okay. Or it is ethane 1,2 diol. This is also right. Ethane 1,2 diol. Both will be same here. So 1,2 dihydroxyethane. 1 and the 2. 1 for 1 carbon atom and second carbon atom. 2 hydroxyl groups has been attached. Hence it is dihydroxy. For which compound? 2 carbon atom compound. That's what root word is ethane. And then we can call it as ethane. So because the 2 carbon atoms are there and then 1, 2, first carbon atom, second carbon atom, 2 ol is there. So it is ethane 1,2 diol in that way. So then the third one is of that is trihydric alcohol. Trihydric alcohol, that's what 3 hydroxyl group has been present here. 3 hydroxyl group. So let's switch again. CHOH, CH2OH and then CHOH. CH2OH, CHOH and CH2OH here. So this is called as glycerol. Glycol is the common name for this dihydroxy alcohol and the common name for the trihydroxy alcohol is glycerol. This is 1, 2, 3 triol. So what it is? 1, 2, 3 propane, 1, 2, 3 triol. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. Okay. So otherwise 1, 2, 3 trihydroxy propane. 1, 2, 3 trihydroxy propane. See, let's recall this. First, based on the number of OH groups, it has been classified into 3 groups. One is of monohydric, dihydric and trihydric. Monohydric in the sense only one OH group is there. Examples are these. So shall we write the general formula for monohydric alcohols? R is attaching with only one alkyl group is attached with one hydroxyl group. Okay. So then in the case of dihydric alcohols, as already you know that 2 hydroxyl groups has been attached to the alkyl group and then R is combined here. OH groups are 2 here. Okay. So then trihydric alcohols are OH groups are 3 here. Good example for this is glycerol. Okay. So alkyl monohydric alcohols are alkyl hydroxides and then dihydric alcohols are having 2 hydroxyl groups. Trihydric alcohols are having 3 hydroxyl groups. It's very easy to remember. Now let me go deeper into the monohydric alcohols. How these have been classified? Monohydric alcohols are being classified in what way? Okay. Compounds containing this. These are the examples. Monohydric examples are methyl alcohol and propyl alcohol. Now let's we go deeper into the classification of monohydric alcohols. How these have been further classified. Based on the hybridization, monohydric has been classified still further. So based on the sp3 hybridization. So sp3 hybridization. What is meant by sp3 hybridization? One s orbital is combining with 3 moles of p orbital. So then it is called as sp3 hybridization. In sp3 hybridization, we come across a single bonds in all the carbon atoms. Carbon atom is combining with the OH group in a single bond only. So let me consider. So it has been classified into 3 categories. What are those now? One is of alkyl alcohol. So that is alkyl alcohol has been further classified alkyl alcohol. Second is allylic alcohol. And another one is, third one is of benzylic alcohol. All these 3 groups are having to show the sp3 hybridization. In between the compounds, only single bond has been present, hence it represents sp3 hybridization. Let's we learn the alkyl alcohol. In the monohydric alcohols, already I have given the examples of methyl alcohol, CH3OH, and then C2H5OH, that's what ethyl alcohol, C3H7OH. Okay, so these are all the examples of alkyl alcohols, because see, check the here, so all these are R groups. R is alkyl, this is methyl, ethyl and propyl groups have been attached with only one hydroxyl group that belongs to the monohydric alcohols. See, check the bonding arrangements here. In this case, all are sp3 hybridized compounds. So it has been further classified. This alkyl alcohols having only single alkyl group and only single OH group. This has been further classified into primary, alkyl alcohol, secondary alkyl alcohol and tertiary alkyl alcohol. So what is meant by primary? Here for the OH groups only one R group has been attached here, then it is called as R is attached with the only one OH group. Example for this are what I had given, no, alkyl alcohols. These are all the examples of primary alcohol, because one R group is there, one OH group is there. Where we are going to learn where the compounds containing only one OH group. Here we are concentrating on the number of R groups here. So that is what R group is single. Okay. So then secondary alcohols are having to show with the R groups of 2. 2 alkyl alcohol having the single. Okay, so 2 R groups are there here for the carbon atom. Now it is not balanced with the 3 bondings. Now it has to be balanced with the CH-OH now. So next is of tertiary alcohol. Okay, I will give the examples of secondary alcohol. What are the secondary alcohols? This is of CH3, R group is 1 here, and then CH. Here it is one more CH. Next is our OH group. Right? So this is the name of this compound is, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon atoms. This is propanol. Then 1, 2, 3, or we can say 2-methyl, or we can say this is a isopropyl alcohol. This is isopropyl alcohol. Write down the names here. Isopropyl alcohol. Or otherwise 2-methyl, 1, 2 carbon atoms. So then ethyl alcohol. 2-methyl ethyl alcohol. Both will be same because based on the hydrogen atoms here, based on the second carbon atom CH3 group is there. 1, 2. These two are called as different R groups which has been attached for the single carbon atom. So now coming to the tertiary. Tertiary includes 3 R groups has been attached to the single carbon atom. That's what it is called as tertiary. Is there any hydrogen atoms? No question of hydrogen atoms in this case. So 3 R groups are there. I'll give the example for this is isobutyl. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms are there. This is tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol because butyl in the sense root word is 4. If the root word is butyl, then 4 carbon atoms must be there here. This is tertiary. Okay, fine. The monohydric alcohols have been further classified into alkyl alcohol and allylic alcohol and then benzylic alcohol. So alkyl alcohols are having 1 R group and 1 OH group, and then this 1 R and 1 OH group has been further classified into primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohols. Okay, so based on the carbon atoms let me consider it. Okay, fine.